Hello everyone, my name is Raven Lopez, and today I would like to talk to you about my campaign, which will focus on excessive alcohol drinking or binge drinking to help with the alcohol addiction problem that our society is facing today. According to the CDC, U.S. adults consume over 17 billion binge drinks, or 470 binge drinks per binge drinker annually. I'd like to bring light to this public health problem and provide education on the health risks and effects of this unhealthy behavior. Alcohol abuse and addiction is not something that anyone is immune to, and as a public health worker, I can tell you that it can affect all groups of our community. I'd like to discuss the health risks, who I'd like to target with this campaign, and the ideas that I have to prevent this unhealthy behavior. Excessive alcohol use or binge drinking can result in health risks such as injuries, unplanned pregnancies, STDs, liver disease, and cancer. Not only can binge drinking result in health risks, but have other outcomes as well, such as violence, car accidents, and suicides. The CDC states that excessive alcohol use is responsible for approximately 88,000 deaths in the United States each year and $249 billion worth of economic costs in 2010. There are several risk factors that contribute to alcohol abuse. There is evidence for heritability of alcoholism, and in the 10th Special Report of the United States Congress on Alcohol and Health, studies of alcoholic families have found that there are at least two types of inherited alcoholism. But there are also environmental risk factors such as your personality traits, your home life, peers, and individual sociocultural environment. All these health risk factors can contribute to excessive alcohol consumption and potentially affect the quality of an individual's life. As a quick visual aid, I pulled this from the CDC website. More than 38 million U.S. adults binge drink about 4 times a month, and the largest number of drinks per binge is on average 8. This behavior greatly increases the chances of getting hurt or hurting others due to car crashes, violence, and suicide. Drinking too much, including binge drinking, causes 80,000 deaths in the U.S. each year, and in 2006 it cost the economy $223.5 billion. So it's really easy for anyone to partake in this unhealthy behavior. Though binge drinking is more common in young adults, older adults tend to binge drink more frequently and at a higher intensity. Excessive alcohol consumption is also more common in communities with lower education and lower income. But I believe that providing education on the importance of moderate drinking and the effects of alcohol to our general population and to all of our communities nationwide will really help decline the number of people who partake in this unhealthy behavior. Unintentional injuries are actually 41% of the mortality rate in adolescents and young adults, mainly from motor vehicle crashes, and these types of injuries have been the leading cause of death in adolescents and young adults for the last 50 years. According to the CDC, in 2015, 1/5 of students nationwide who had taken the survey had ridden with a driver who had been drinking alcohol, and 10% of those had been the driver of the vehicle after drinking alcohol. There's also a health risk for women. Prenatal exposure to alcohol can have a range of disorders such as fetal alcohol effects and alcohol-related neurodevelopment disorder. There's no reported level of alcohol consumption during pregnancy that is known as safe. But also, finally, in males and female adults, the CDC states that nearly 1/4 or 25% of people ages 18 and older reported that they do binge drink. And here's one more visual aid to really reiterate the risk of alcohol consumption by minors. There were about 189,000 emergency room visits in 2010 for minors with injuries and complications related to alcohol consumption. Peoples ages 12 to 20 consume 11% of the alcohol purchased in the United States, and over 90% of alcohol consumption by minors occurs while binge drinking. Underage drinking by minors results in over 4,300 deaths each year. I believe for this particular kind of campaign, we should use the fear appeal theory for our advertisement. By using this theory, we can give information to our viewers such as preventative measures and counseling resources, while at the same time showing the negative impacts that binge drinking and excessive alcohol consumption can result in. These health risks and unhealthy behaviors can result in something slow and chronic, or life-ending and quick. I think it's really important to give individuals an eye-opening experience while they watch our advertisement, and we can help our community realize the risks that they're taking with excessive alcohol consumption and help those that are already addicted to alcohol. We could not only save our lives, but the lives of others that are already addicted and the lives of others in our communities. There are other preventative measures that can also be taken, such as limiting sales hours, raising alcohol taxes, and providing more counseling resources, but I think that this campaign would be a really good step in the right direction. So today I have discussed with you the health risks that could potentially affect every group in our community, who I'd like to target with our campaign, and how to prevent this unhealthy behavior. Those who binge drink are at a great risk for not only developing alcohol dependence, but other alcohol-related issues such as alcoholism and alcohol psychosis. Heavy alcohol consumption not only affects the health of Americans, but puts theirs and others' well-being in danger. This is a serious public health matter that I think needs to be brought to light, and I hope you agree with me. Thank you.